Imagine buying a $240 pair of sneakers and seeing two prices at checkout. Pay $240 today or pay just $60 now. The second option feels 4 times cheaper, but the sneakers are not cheaper. The store has simply moved 3/4 of the price into your future. That is Buy Now, Pay Later, or BNPL. The most common version is Pay in 4. You pay 25% at checkout, then 3 more installments, usually every 2 weeks. Many short plans charge no interest and use a soft credit check, making the process feel almost frictionless. And that is why BNPL can be useful, but surprisingly difficult to control. Let's look at a realistic example. On Monday, you buy the $240 sneakers for 4 payments of $60. On Friday, you buy $120 headphones for 4 payments of $30. The following week, you spend $80 on skincare and split it into 4 payments of $20. At checkout, you have paid only $110. Your bank balance may still look healthy, but you have also promised another $330 over the next 6 weeks. The problem is not one payment, it is the stack. CFPB research found that about 63% of BNPL borrowers had multiple simultaneous loans at some point during the year, and 1/3 used more than one provider. The appeal is easy to understand. A zero-interest pay-in-4 plan can be cheaper than carrying a credit card balance. Splitting one necessary purchase across 2 paychecks may also be reasonable when the full cost already fits your budget. But interest-free does not mean consequence-free. Many providers charge late fees when a payment is missed. If an automatic withdrawal hits an account without enough money, the bank may also charge an overdraft or insufficient funds fee. A $7 late fee on a $35 installment is a 20% penalty on that payment, and unpaid balances may eventually be sent to collections. Now, imagine you have $300 in your checking account. Tomorrow, Klarna is scheduled to withdraw $80. 3 days later, Afterpay will take $60. Next week, Affirm will withdraw another $80. Your bank account says you have $300, but $220 of that money is already promised. Your genuinely available amount is closer to $80, and that is before groceries, rent, subscriptions, or savings goals. This is where PocketGuard changes the picture. After you link your bank accounts and cards, PocketGuard brings transactions from those accounts into one searchable feed. Instead of jumping between your bank and several BNPL apps, you can review the money leaving your accounts in one place. You can search by merchant, correct categories, add notes, and group installment payments using a hashtag such as BNPL. Spending insights can then show the total amount spent by merchant, category, account, or hashtag. That matters because a $30 installment should not mentally become a $30 purchase. If that installment belongs to a pair of $120 headphones, the real spending decision was $120. Grouping every installment under the same BNPL label makes the complete pattern visible instead of presenting each payment as an isolated, harmless expense. Next, review the recurring section. PocketGuard detects regular payments, lets you confirm the list or enter anything that is missing, and can notify you before an upcoming charge. For BNPL, the goal is simple. Make every remaining installment visible before you spend the money assigned to it. Then, check your leftover. Leftover is not simply the amount sitting in your checking account. It is what PocketGuard calculates after accounting for income, bills, subscriptions, category budgets, savings goals, and debt payments. In our example, your bank account says $300, but after $220 in upcoming BNPL obligations, your safe-to-spend amount is already much lower. Your bank balance is a photograph. Leftover is the same photograph with tomorrow's payments drawn onto it. And because leftover updates as new transactions appear, you can see how every payment changes the amount that is actually safe to spend. There is also the credit question. For years, many pay-in-4 loans were missing from traditional credit reports. That is changing, but unevenly. Affirm, for example, began reporting qualifying pay-in-4 and other pay-over-time loans issued in 2025 to Experian and TransUnion. FICO has also developed credit scoring models designed specifically to incorporate BNPL information. But reporting and lender adoption are still not universal. That means you should not assume that paying on time will always build your credit. You also should not assume that missed payments will always remain invisible. At checkout, do not ask, "Can I afford the first payment?" Ask, "Could I pay the full price today without using rent money, bill money, or savings assigned to another goal?" If the answer is no, dividing the price into 4 pieces does not make the purchase affordable. It only makes the warning label smaller. BNPL is not automatically bad. Used for one planned purchase with the entire cost already included in your budget, it can be a convenient payment tool. But when several plans overlap, your bank balance begins telling an incomplete story. PocketGuard fills in the missing part by bringing your transactions together, tracking upcoming obligations, revealing spending patterns, helping organize interest-bearing debt, and calculating what is actually left after the money you have already promised. Because the safest number is not what you have in your account today, it is what remains after tomorrow has been paid for.